Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wife for life, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Always keep in mind that everything is in divine time and we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Someone's going to foot the bill, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between, my lovies. We're so thankful to be here with you. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribes, your super chats, your contributions to this work. Thank you for allowing me, out of all of the beautiful channelers. Shout out to my channelers, my lovies. Shout out to my tarot readers. Charlie. Okay, shout out to Charlie. Shout out to my Charles. Shout out to my sister friend on here who channeled. I got to watch a beautiful reading of hers live. Your energy is present. Her energy is present. Giving a shout out to her if she's present. Sending her love. A beautiful channeler out here. She makes me happy. Her energy makes me happy. Shout out to all my beautiful channelers out here, my lovies. Thank you. Thank you all for allowing me also to be a channeler for all of you. I truly adore you, my lovies. Thank you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your super chats. Thank you for your contributions. If you need a private read, you know what to do. You look in the description box or in the pinned comment and you will find all the information there, because it's what's fair, my lovies. Giving thanks to you, my lovies, giving thanks to the source, giving thanks to the all, giving thanks to the ancestors, giving thanks to my grandmama. To grandmama Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, to my grandmama Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, to my grandmama Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Oof. To my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to my grandpapa, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to my grandpapa, to mi abuelito, something about mobile, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to my mama Merced, to my mama Merced, to my mama Merced, something about Miami, something about Alabama. Someone's driving towards like from that area, Alabama. Someone has been traveling. I got a download yesterday. Someone's traveling cross country. They were in El Paso, getting like, you know, when you take like mobile, you go Alabama and then you go down the panhandle. Someone's going towards that area, Tampa. Someone's going to go through Tampa. Giving thanks to the source, giving thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, giving thanks to my mama Merced, giving thanks to my mama Merced, giving thanks to my mama Merced, giving thanks to Shango, giving thanks to Shango, giving thanks to Shango, giving thanks to Yemaya, giving thanks to Yemaya, giving thanks to Yemaya, giving thanks to Papa Legba, giving thanks to Papa Legba, giving thanks to Papa Legba, giving thanks to Elegua, giving thanks to Elegua, giving thanks to Elegua, giving thanks to Oshun, giving thanks to Oshun, giving thanks to Oshun, giving thanks to Ogun, giving thanks to Ogun, giving thanks to Ogun, giving thanks to la Santa Muerte, giving thanks to la Santa Muerte, giving thanks to la Santa Muerte, giving thanks to Kalima, giving thanks to Kalima, giving thanks to Kalima, giving thanks to Krishna, giving thanks to Krishna, giving thanks to Krishna. Giving thanks to Buddha, giving thanks to Buddha, giving thanks to Buddha, giving thanks to the Christ risen, giving thanks to the Christ risen, giving thanks to the Christ risen, giving thanks to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, giving thanks to all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this space, giving thanks to all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this space, giving thanks to all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those who are co-creating this space. Something about Hussein, giving thanks to the all, giving thanks to your unconditional love, and something about Huda, giving thanks to the all, giving something about Guda, something about Gail, something about Abigail, something about Gallegos, giving thanks to the all, giving thanks to your unconditional love and your mercy, giving thanks to your divine wisdom, giving thanks to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing. Omar Oscar, giving thanks to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most Yanis, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, to the all. Yahira, Kyra, Kiana, Kilmara, Kamala, giving thanks to the all, giving thanks to your unconditional love and you're worthy, you are worthy You're worthy. It's about Worthington. Something about Williamston. Giving thanks to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. 514. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true. My lovies. Let's do it. My lovies. Get to it. My lovies. A Taurus could be significant for you. A Sagittarius Cameron could be significant for you. What is up, my lovies? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. My lovies. How's it going and flowing? Popping and cracking. Popping and cracking. Popping and cracking. Okay. Ooh, we got cops. You heard that, cop? You heard that? Cops have been in the field, my lovies. Bad boys, bad boys. Be careful with my stalkers, cause you're being stalked too. Bad boys, be careful for my stalkers, cause you're being stalked too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look, the police is coming in here. Ooh, they're stopping them. Ooh, they're stopping them. They're stopping them. Ooh, they're stopping them. Stopping them, stopping them, stopping them. They're stopping them and they're stopping them. Ba-ba-dum. Ooh, the person's trying to like, I don't know. Ooh, state police. Ooh, the police. What is up, my lovies? What is up, hot stuff? How's it going, my lovies? Welcome in. Apparently, cops are in the field, my lovies. They're out here. Detective energy out here. Everybody and their mothers out here. Anyways, I got this download earlier for the gang stalkers. The gang stalkers are being stalked, my lovies. They've been being stalked. They don't listen. They don't. Something about lunacy. They don't learn their lessons. Something about St. Louis. Well, human trafficking was very present in the preliminary. I was getting a lot of statistical downloads, like looking at the statistics of like, it's curious because a few years ago, when was this? This was before the pandemic, actually. This was before 2020. Or that year, I think. I was looking at like how many people get kidnapped every single year. And if I recall correctly, it was around like 300 and something thousand. It was closer to 400,000 people had been kidnapped that year, I think the year prior. Very, very interesting. Someone's going to look at someone's prior arrests. And someone's going to go under arrest, my lovies. Say it with your chest, my lovies. So a Jeep could be significant for you. A Jeep, somebody wants to protect you. Someone with a Jeep, a white Jeep could be significant for you, or a Jeep, a Grand Cherokee. But everything is coming in for a reason. All the symbols, everything is for a reason. Symbolic languages, my lovies. That's what the tarot is. But right, Liz? Right. Very, 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 very interesting, because so after I saw that number, for a while I hadn't checked in on it. And I'm like, I wonder what, especially after 2020, I'm like, kidnappers must be desperate. Like, because their business suffered too, right? Like, a lot less people were going out. I remember that year, that was the year that the Santa Muerte, like the year after 2021, that was the year that the Santa Muerte was sent to me. And I was sleeping in a vehicle near the beach. I was near the water. And La Santa Muerte came to me as Spirit's daughter. And I almost had a little heart attack. Like, I was so scared. La Santa Muerte came to get me. And La Santa Muerte changed, like, my destiny. I didn't die, not the way that people, like the people that were, stalking me. And, at that time, like, I wasn't paying attention to the drones that were flying over my vehicle when I was sleeping in my vehicle every night. I wasn't paying attention to all of that. But La Santa Muerte was. La Santa Muerte was. I was also getting downloads of people, confirmation. I'm getting a phone call. I was also getting downloads of people like afraid of death. And it's like, why would you be afraid of death if death is the keeper of life? Death is the keeper of life. The energy of death is so merciful and so gentle. You don't think that death is always present? Death is always present. It's just certain deaths are a little bit more dramatic, right? But death is always present. Dreads, someone with dreads, someone with locks, Someone is dreading death. I don't know. Someone's closer to the end of their life and they know it. Something about someone's wife. Something about a widow. Something about a widower. Maybe a widow or a widower. Someone is afraid of something. Maybe somebody's afraid to lose their wife and become a widower. A widower. It's a widower. Something about Winona. Something about Kamala. Something about Ocala. Something about those olives. What are they? Oh my gosh, I can't say it because so many other things want to come in with it for some reason. Kalamata olives. Why is that so difficult? That's not difficult. I don't know. Someone can't say that. Kalamata olives. Like, I don't know. Someone has an issues. Someone has like a weird issue connecting certain like concepts. Like Kalamata olives are difficult for some. Someone has like a speech impediment of some sort. They can't say certain things. Like someone can't move through certain frequencies. 1042 could be significant for you. Anyways, my lovies. Wow, how interesting. Let's get to it. Someone who's been child molesting. This is an 18 plus channel. I'm going to share something with you at the end. This is going to clarify something for someone. But before that, air conditioning and plumbing and heating companies, 1115, justice and the devil. This toxic idea of justice has been very present today. I got a few 1115s. Toxic idea of justice from this Queen of Diamonds. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. You could be meeting a new female in an organization, in government. This person has a toxic idea of justice. Queen of Diamonds is a female who does not have your best, something about handicap. Someone could, this energy of abusing children with disabilities, for some of you, if somebody is working in a facility and they need to take care of children with disabilities, this female is not to be trusted with children. She's going to be busted. This female, you may have to call the cops on somebody for some. This female is not to be trusted with children with disabilities. I know sociopaths that can fake that they love children, even though, for example, like, I remember when I was a child and I was really abused. Physically abused, psychologically abused, emotionally abused. And my mother told a lot of lies, and my father too. They would say I have an attitude. Like, they would try to justify their irrational and very, like, these people were abusive. My mother more, because she was also there more with us, so she got to take out more of her frustrations and her traumas on us. And she had her favorite picks for abuse, which was me. I was the favorite pick for abuse, and then my sister, my younger sister, the one that's like 3 years younger than me. Something about a cuckold, a man who's being cheated on. This woman would beat the shit out of me. Like, slap me as if I was like, someone on the street. It was like street fighting, cables, wooden sticks, metal sticks, all types of abuse, like, she would sneak attack. Like, so like, if she didn't like how you were breathing, she would sneak attack you, and just start beating the shit out of you. If she didn't like that whatever you did, it was very, very violent. However, she was a good sociopath, because to other children, she would be like, so sometimes she would watch television and she would see like mothers hitting their children, like spanking their children, like with their hand or something. And she'd be like, oh my God, like, what an injustice. Oh, how sad. And I would hear her. Like, I think she would do it again. She liked mind fucking me too. So I'm like, how sad? That's sad to you? Like, I wouldn't say this because it was really bad. I wouldn't say this, but I would think like, that's sad to you? But you do things that are 20 times worse to me. So what are you, for some of you, you're dealing with a delusional. This is someone new to you, or a reconciliation and something about a car wreck. This energy has been in your field. It was in the huddle time. It was present yesterday. It's been in the field. You have a very toxic female wanting to reconcile with you. You may hear that this person gets into a car wreck or something happens to this person. This older female, especially for some of you, has been present, having issues. This was in yesterday's reading for some of you as well. You're going to be hearing of a toxic older female. Maybe this is a toxic older man. Take it how it resonates, with a hidden plan. They want to have some type of a reconciliation with you. They want to talk to you. They want to have some type of a reconnection with you. This is up to you what you choose to do. I shared this in the huddle time. Truth Nunez is a strong no, thank you very much. Thank you. May you stay out of touch. Thank you. Again, I shared in the huddle time. I did get a message a few weeks ago. I haven't talked to my mother in years. It's literally been years. And she wrote to me on Instagram, and I thought about it, and I'm like, I blocked her because it's better. There was another female as well that I used to know that used to date my brother, blocked her too. They reached out to me around the same time. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in a reconciliation. No, it was a lot. It was a long lifetime of abuse. My happiest moments were far away from them. And I want to keep it that way. I want to keep that. I want to keep that safety and that sanity. I want to keep that after so much insanity. For some of you, this is you, or this is your energy, or something is happening where maybe this is a stepmother, this is a mother-in-law, this is somebody that was supposed to protect you as a child. Maybe a Mercedes could be significant for you. A Mercedes truck is about to go by. All they do is lie. All they do is spy. This could be a toxic grandmother. Because when I was honoring my grandmother's energy, I was also thinking how thankful I am of her, because she was such a healthy female. Like, she showed me healthy love. She also showed me how to be strong as a female, but not necessarily like, she was never violent with me. She was very loving when I was living with her. Even when they were trying to plant delusions in her mind, like, she saw the light in me. She wanted to take care of me. She wanted me to grow. She wanted me to learn. She wanted me to she's like, I want to go back to school. I want to finish school too. Like, she was very sweet. I loved her. I absolutely loved her. You had someone where you had a really toxic example of a female, and then you had someone else that you looked up to. Maybe for some of you, you had a toxic mother figure, but you're something about your husband's parents, for some who do things for appearances. You could have, for some of you, maybe this is your husband's parents who are toxic for some and were very abusive throughout your connection. Maybe for some of you, you had a toxic mother figure, but your father's wife was a healthy, reflection of what a mother should be. Take this how it resonates. For some reason, it's heavy on the mother energy, but, mother, father, take it how it resonates for you. Somebody wants to talk to you. For some of you, have a new female coming in, some type of toxic justice. Again, my mother used to beat the shit out of me, abuse me, and somehow she made herself a victim in her life, especially in our relationship. And it's like, but since when though? You heard that? Someone has made a whole web of lies, and there's some toxic justice. I don't know what this person is planning on, but I would stay away. I would really stay away. It's like, can you finally please just leave me alone? And my mother was the type of person, she would even tell me this. She's like, I like bothering people. I want them to be bothered. She does things like, for some of you, that's the energy. She would tell me like, I like walking by people so that they could feel triggered. I like people, if they're envious, I want them to be envious some more. And it's like, even when people are not envious though, like, sometimes, like, so we went to, I remember when I brought them to visit me in Hollywood, and when I was finally like getting out of her energy, I remember we went into a store. She used to do this even when we were children. When she thought people were looking at her, she's like, what are you looking at? She would get into so many fucking fights. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You saw how they were looking at us? And I'm like, she tried to do that in Hollywood. I'm like, what do you mean? My sister was there, my younger sister. What do you mean? Like, how are they looking at us? They think you're beautiful. That's why they were looking at you. And then I just went on, and I didn't let her like fucking change the mood. And I just like went on, and I was like happy, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, and then she wanted to like hold on to that negativity, but she couldn't, because it's like, it wasn't there. I don't know. For some of you, you got a toxic mother figure that wants to reconcile. It's to bring you toxic justice. They want to come back and abuse you. Just a messenger. I wish it wasn't true, but for some of you, somebody wants to come back and abuse you. They've been tracking you. They've been hacking you. They've been bothering you. They've been working with others to bother you. For some of you, your brothers are involved in a situation, or your sisters are involved in a situation. You got a father figure. You have your grandfather, definitely father figure for some of you. For some of you, your siblings, I'm getting like you don't have siblings, but you have like step siblings or something like that. When I burp like that, that's not a good sign. Someone is like, this is toxic. This is toxic. King of Hearts, you have a father figure. You have a well-meaning man. You have somebody who you love. A father. The King of Hearts is first and foremost your father, or a man in a father role around you in this present moment. You have ancestral protection. My grandfather's energy came very, very strong. Beverly, my father. For some of you, it's your father. You passed the test. For some of you, there's a father figure. Maybe your father figure passed. For some of you, as a father, you passed a test. For some of you, there's a widower who's going to pass a test. You passed the test and you are protected from the ancestors, because my grandfather's energy came in very strong, stronger than my grandmother's energy. So for some of you, the ancestors are telling you you're doing the right thing. It's not because you're trying to be mean. It's not because whatever decision you're making, you're going to be just about a situation. Maybe for some of you, it's not that you're not going to talk to them ever again. Maybe you're not like your sister friend in that way. For some of you, you are. Maybe for some of you, you're just going to try to be cordial about a situation. You're going to be just. Someone's busted. You have success when it comes to news, when it comes to a face-to-face. Something that has to do with money. Here we have you as a gentleman showing up. So the gentleman, the masculine energy is more present today. So we're opening up with the masculine energy. We're opening up something about Damascus. Here we go with the Damascus and the Decatur for some of you. And someone who's a hater. Something about Sanchez, something about Sandra, something about Jessica. We got King of Clubs energy here. You showing up as a gentleman. This sick mother figure. Oh, and I just got 15. Oh my gosh, 2204. This sick, toxic mother figure. I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. She's sick, or there's an older female who's sick. I don't know. Someone could be in the hospital actually and dying, and they want to see you one more time. Oh my God. Truth Nunez? No. You could be sick and dying. You could be doing whatever you want to do. The answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is a hard no. You can go die quietly. You can go die with everybody that you lied to about me. You can go and die with all of that. You hold that. You're going to be hearing that someone's dying for some. They want to invite you. They're going to invite you. She's a queen of diamonds. This is in your family. And for some of you, there's a whole family who bought into this delusional plans. I'm telling you, there were people, my aunt knew how abusive my mother was. You know what she did one day? She joked about it and said, if you ever disrespect your grandmother, I'll become more violent than your mom towards you. It's like, when the fuck am I, when is my intention to disrespect my grandmother? You got a bunch of delusional idiots in your family that want to talk to you. I'm just the messenger here. Everything is coming in for a reason. Every example, everything is coming in for a reason. They're talking to you and they're going to be angry. This does not feel good. This just does not feel good. Truth Nunez, I would block this shit. It's like, we're not talking. No, we did a lot of talking. Someone's wife wants to get involved. Someone's a brother's wife for some, who's gonna do life about something. I don't know, murder energy for some. You can come from a crime family. Welcome to the club. You're gonna block them. Good for you. Good for you, my lovies. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. You're gonna block them. These angry people, they're just angry because they live in their anger. Something about Angry Orchard. Go drink and be over there. Because you're happy and you know it. And you ain't afraid to show it. You're just happy and you know it. You're in your new beginning. You are not talking to some of these people. I'm just a messenger here. Or if you do talk, it's very little. Very, very little. Very little. These people don't have your best interest in mind. And some type of paperwork is coming in that has them upset. Something about list set. There's paperwork, a documentation. There's some type of paperwork here that has these people upset. There's communication here. They want to communicate. Maybe somebody stole something from you, like a check that they weren't supposed to, and they left too much evidence. Truth, Nunez, I would press charges. Absolutely. And they're angry. They're angry for what? They should have left you alone. They should have left you alone with their crooked souls. They tried to make you an enemy. It's like, when was I your enemy? You were abusive, intrusive. When was I your enemy? I don't know. For some of you, there's an issue with an angry female. Something has to do with your brother or a friend or a son. Someone did something they weren't supposed to do, and something about Tucson. Someone's traveling back somewhere. Someone's having a heart attack. They're very nervous. They're very nervous and they're very angry because they did something they weren't supposed to do. It's like, you go be nervous and angry. I don't know you. I don't know you and I don't owe you, sweetie. I don't know you and I don't owe you. You overstepped all types of boundaries. You should have picked better friends. So you got rid of a stalker, 14, Sagittarius, Temperance energy. Somebody was stalking you on behalf of, so this is someone that supports a brother, a friend, or a son. For some of you, this has to do with family situations. This is a Queen of Diamonds who overstepped her boundaries. So this is somebody that was trying to, something about the new foundry, something about a new foundation. This person, something about the Ku Klux Klan and somebody that had a hidden plan, but the plan's fallen apart. This person is blocked. They were delusional, just like a bunch of people that were stalking you, it looks like for some of you. You got communication here from a work situation. For some of you, work from home situations, or you've been working from home. You have two people that are peepers and creepers, and they envy your work from home, so that's why they felt like they could violate you and overstep boundaries and all this good stuff. These people are angry, but you don't give two shits, and you have blocked these people. Again, you have communication, and you're thinking a lot about a property for some of you, so you are actually thinking about something that has to do with your home, your family, your couple, and you have a work situation. For some of you, your husband or your partner could be working from home, and that's what you're focused on. You're focused on your family. You're not worried about these people. For some of you, you do have communication coming in from a legal situation. Someone did something illegal when it comes to money, and they want to hide it. They really want to hide it. Somebody's like, I don't know, somebody even ran away. It's like they ran away. It's like, for some of you, it's like somebody traveled far. Someone really traveled. They tarnished your name in something in an organization. 12, Cancer could be significant for you. 2, the High Priestess, you already knew. You already knew. This reminds me, so like when I was younger, my siblings, they all dated people that wanted to try to like start wars with me. Even my youngest one. And I treated that guy so well. It was like, wow, holy cow. Holy fucking cow. Jack of Spades, a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind in a situation. I treated that man, I spoiled that man. And I didn't have to, but I did it for her. I did it for her. Someone who has herpes, I did it for her. Something about herps. Somebody has a nickname, herps now. I did it for her. A man who doesn't have your best interest in mind. Somebody's ex is coming in for some. Certainly. I did it for herpes. I did it for herpes. I did it for herpes. Someone has a nickname, herpes. I warned her about this toxic person. They would like overstep boundaries. I remember my other sister's man one day calls me like insulting me, calling me a hoe. It's like, first and foremost, sir, I don't know you. I'm only connected to you because of her, because of my sister. Secondly, when the fuck am I a hoe? They were trying to delay some type of meeting in this moment. They want to communicate. Certainly. Certainly. They're trying to travel to you, this immature jerk, to communicate with you, to see you. This has to do with your sister or a sister figure. Pisces, projections, the sister, Queen of Hearts, a sister, a daughter, a friend, something about in a work situation in this present moment. I just, I haven't met the greatest people on this planet. I haven't. It's just like I can't say. I'm not willing to lie. I'm not willing to lie about anything. I'm not impressed with the people I've met. I really am not. I'm really not. I gotta tell you, my lovies, people that no, they feel put on the spot. I don't care if you feel put on the spot. You're still a shitty person. What do you want me to say? And if I never saw you again, it would be too soon. I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, is what I'm channeling today. This is the energy. Somebody wants to come see you. And it's like, for what? Because someone's sick. Because they're sick. Enfermedad, duelo, maltrato. Somebody could be dying and they're sick. And so they want to invite you into this energy. I have nothing to do with your energy. You made me an enemy for no fucking reason. You were useless. You were ruthless. You found me to be useless. Leave me alone. Figure out the sickness on your own. Someone thinks I need your energy to save them. Too bad. Should have thought that before. Should have thought that before. Somebody knows you're a healer. That's the problem, and they want to steal this from you. Welcome to the crew. You have the gift of prophesizing. For some of you have the gift of channeling. For some of you, they knew this about you, but they mistreated you and made you the victim and also the evil one too. Somebody wants to knock you out. Like somebody said they were going to knock. They were even making fun of doing violent things to you. A delusional, no. A delusional went to get a gun on you. Here we go with this. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Something about the short bus. People even making fun of your intelligence. They knew they would live to regret this. This was not a good idea. This was not a good idea. In the daytime, el jour, this is, but you know this, or you could have gotten an intuition about this, or you will be finding out about this. There will be clarity. There's sickness here. There's sickness here. Someone's dying here. Again, this could be a mother figure you haven't seen in a while. Someone's dying here. They're dying. They've been spying on you. They're dying. They're dying. We have some type of support. We have some type of support. This person is against some type of support for you. We got crying and dying. This is you as a female. There is a fall from grace here. La chute. Someone is mad because you have support coming in. From a community, from a Dominican, and something about Miguel. There is a sick mother figure or someone's ex or someone's ex-wife or something like that. Someone has a great fall from grace. And the answer is you to a situation. You are the answer to a situation. And for some, there's actually crying on this. Like, for some of you, actually, you may feel this, my lovies. Like, I don't know if these are your tears or their tears, but this is crocodile tears. Maybe it's their tears. They're mad. I feel the anger. I feel tears of anger because you have joy. This is what's coming in. And they've been stalking you. And it's blocked. A stalker that's blocked, that's what they're mad about. And they're having a fall from grace. And justice is here for the injustices. A toxic justice. It's like toxic justice. This is the equivalent of, again, my sister's, ex-man trying to, again, have a say in my life, talking about my sex life, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. And then also trying to attack me. It's like, who the fuck are you, you lunatic? Mind you, this man fucking had sex with her best friend in her own fucking kitchen while she was sleeping in a room. And her children. That you don't give two fucks about that? I don't know. People stepping out of fucking bounds. His mother even fucking beat her up one day in the house with his sister. I got so mad. She stopped talking to me for him. But I remember crying. I don't know. You're going to hear something scandalous. I hadn't talked to them in a while, and I remember crying. And I'm like, she didn't even tell me. She didn't even call me to tell me that, at least. I found out through my mother. She's like, well, she probably thought that you would show up to the house. At that moment, yeah, I would. Nowadays, I understood the assignment. Everybody by themselves. Bye. You've made your lives. Go have fun. Hope you don't die. And if you do, sucks for you. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about you. It's like, I don't know you. I'm not connected to you. So these people are trying to fucking overstep boundaries that are not connected to you. And they're delusional partners for some of you. This was coming in. With this fucking devil. I told you, the devil is present. I told you, the devil is present. I told you, the devil is present. These injustices, this illusional anger. It's like, they're so angry for what? It's like, I have nothing to do with your anger. You're just obsessed and jealous. I don't know you. For some of you, there's someone you don't know part of this situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Who gets a standing ovation because you have a gift coming in. Because you have a gift coming in. Because you have a gift. Because you are the gift. This is what has them so pissed. I'm trying to figure out what has them so pissed. I'm trying to figure out the irrational anger. Because you call it like it is. So where's the lie? Where's the lie? I don't know what you did, but you did something and it's triggered these people and they've made you an enemy. They've been stalking you, doing injustices behind your back, stealing things from you they're not supposed to. Press those fucking charges. Press the damn charges. Press the charges and man, you'll never see them again. Something about a Dodge Charger. Something about a Ram. They had you isolated. They had you isolated. So leave me alone. I'm isolated because I'm on my own because God said, not because of you. I'm happy to be isolated from you delusionals. No offense. I'm just not trying to be offensive. It's just what it is. What the fuck? This delusional female you don't know who wants to hide her face. Someone's been stalking you. This delusional female you don't know who's been stalking you. Queen of Diamonds, who's envious of you. Someone that does not know you is envious of you. Working with your family to stalk you. To trap you. Someone that's envious of you, insecure, jealous. Mira para que se presta. It's like something about someone took out a loan just to come and stalk you. To prove their delusional loyalty. It's like, get the fuck out of here, you psychopath. You belong in an insane asylum. This is someone you don't know. This is someone you do not know. And they did something illegal and unjust. Someone that has an inclination for a toxic brother figure. There it is. King of Hearts. King of Hearts. Someone you really loved. But they're a toxic brother figure, my lovies. You really loved them, but they're a toxic brother figure. Someone did something with letters. They did something with documents. They did something with letters. Someone could have stole your mail for some of you. Someone could have stole a check in the mail for some of you. Someone did something illegal when it comes to letters, and there's evidence on this. Something about harassment. Criminal stalking. This person is, I think for some of you, someone's going to jail. This evil woman. So you have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Spades is your mother. Coming up in the reverse is not a good look. Someone was trying to, this person's sick. This person is sick. Someone could be turning to religion because she's standing on religion. These are the type of lunatics that will say that you have been like doing curse work on them all day, that you've been doing this, you've been doing that. I haven't been doing anything on you. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Haven't been doing shit on you. I've been intelligent about this whole situation. Death. This person's going to die. You will be learning that this person's going to die. For some of you, you actually like Wendy Williams, when you hear about this, you will be, I don't know how you're gonna feel. This is what it feels like. Like, I don't know. It's like you wanna, like, I don't know if you're gonna cry, but 17, you're gonna feel healed. You're gonna heal. 17. You're gonna feel like you can finally be at peace. My sister and I, it was curious. We used to say, like, for some reason, I will never feel at peace until she's out of this world. We would say that. The one that was abused the most and I. So I was most abused physically, emotionally, spiritually, especially in all levels. And then she was like second most abused. Because she would also like guilt trip us. Something about a tip. Someone put a tip about a hit. Something about a HIPAA violation. She would guilt trip us into feeling bad for feeling abused. She would guilt trip her. The guilt tripping would work more on her than on me. This is the sister that her boyfriend even cheated on her with her best friend in her house. And then after that, it was so curious to me. I told her one day, I'm like, because she forgave this best friend. In fact, she was chasing after this female. Like, she would call her. This girl wouldn't answer the phone. Alex, the name Alex could be significant for you, or Alexis could be significant for you. Alexis could be significant for you. She would call her, and I'm like, why are you calling her? She's like, because she's my best friend. I'm like, you know, you got some stuff there, because I don't think I wouldn't. The father of my children in my own home? And we're just going to be best friends again? I don't know. I'm like, wow, you got, I don't know if that's a capacity to forgive or what, but dang, that means something. So she used to gaslight her. My mother used to gaslight her more than she used to gaslight me. She would gaslight everybody, but she used to gaslight her a lot more, and she would feel like really bad. I would just spend a lot of time in my room because I'm like, I don't know, like if I smiled too much, it was a problem. If I laughed too much, it was a problem. If I cried, it was a problem. If I was serious, it was a problem. So I just like to be in my room away from them. You're going to learn this person's dead, or that they're dying. There's death here. There's sickness here. This evil female. They're coming up as an Eva, something about Eva Longoria. Yep. And death is at their feet. And I don't think this is like a death, like, you know what I mean? This is a death. This is not symbolic. This is not symbolic. Something about, we got a young blonde, 8 of Cups energy. We have a young blonde involved in a situation, walking away. Emotionally, I feel like you've walked away from this person. 8 of Hearts. But this person did have a few people stalking you that have, maybe for some of you, these people that were stalking you are not that terrible, not that evil. We have seen that, people having genuine repentances because they're like, we were brainwashed. What have we been doing? Yeah. Yeah. Abigail, Abby, Gabby. Yeah. Justice. Yeah. They're like, what have we been doing? For real. Like, yeah. That's why I always say, like, there are certain people I've met on this planet that say they don't get into like dramas with families, because family dynamics, you really don't know what's happening in families. There are a lot of people I know that they were really badly abused by their parents, by siblings, by cousins. Something about bipartisan. It's very difficult to be like so arrogant. Like, for example, my sister's ex, I mean, he was not no offense to him, he was just, for me, I used to tell her, I'm like, I think you deserve way better, but you know, that's just my personal opinion. You deserve way better. And I meant it. I meant it, because I meant it. You deserve way better. Now, if you're willing to settle for this person, I don't care if he's the father of one child, two child, everything happens for a reason. Because there was a time where I was working for Verizon at the time, and she was living with me. I was like, you don't have to leave. We could raise this baby together. Like, when she wasn't like sure if she wanted to be with him, because they weren't really in a relationship. And I'm like, you don't have to leave. We can raise this baby together. I told her that. I'm like, we could raise this baby together. I was willing to raise my nephew with her. She left and she went with him. She made her best friend the godmother of that child. And then, you know, they went and they lived their life. And I'm like, okay. For some of you, these projections, they see clearly past the projections and they're letting this go. And for some of you, a mother figure is seen as a very mean I don't know what your mother be doing on the low, but she's not as pure. My mother, I don't know what she was. I remember when I was a child, though, that she was sleeping with this Asian man. I never forgot that. And I'm like, was that like her boyfriend, or like, I don't know. You don't know your mother, for some of you. You didn't know your mother. There is some type of gift here. This person is sick. I don't know. Maybe somebody's seeing them as, for some of you, if someone's not dying, they're just seeing them as mentally sick and ill and needing support, and very mean-spirited too. They're blocking this person. She's blocked. A gentleman watching this is walking away, and something about a blonde female's involved of this prosperity. I don't know, somebody could have offered money to harm you to a gentleman. Take what resonates, or you as a gentleman, to stalk you. Espion, to spy on you. Espionaje, to spy on you. To spy. But this is a King of Hearts in the upright. And this person, they're seeing somebody's crazy. They're seeing someone's crazy. La locura. Some type of toxic justice. They're seeing someone's crazy. And something about they're lazy too. Your mother could be very lazy, or a mother figure. And they have some type of weird ambition. Their ambitions are crazy. Their propositions are crazy. Their ambitions are money. They know that. Maybe they're doing something because something has to do with wanting money. Something about Wanda, something about Sandra. How about Cassandra? They want to delay money for you, and they want to love bomb you. And this is for you as a female especially, or your partner. You've been resting. There is a rest period here, and you have victory. Not arrest, like arrested, but like rest period. And you have victory. You're going to get your wish fulfillment, because you are being defiant for a reason, and you have juste défiance. You have desconfianza. You don't trust this person, and there's a reason why. Something's going to get unblocked for you as well when it comes to something that has to do with a Prince Charming energy, and it's going to shock you. Aries, Scorpio could be significant for you. Someone has been deliberately trying to block some type of money for you, and everybody knows it. Pretending to be hurt in order to not be held accountable. Because of greed, or somebody's trying to steal something from you. I'm just a messenger here. We got Knight of Swords, Community Bank. Community Bank. This Community Bank has been very present. What's Community Bank? So when I was I remember the first credit card that I got when I was 17, 18. No, when I had just turned 18, not 17. I had just turned 18 and I was still working, I think, for Subway, was I? I got my first credit card to try to build credit, and it had a $250 limit, and it was, I think, with Community Bank. They be giving like those credit cards to youngsters. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Four of Swords in the reverse and the Sun. This person, someone's sick. They're sick. Four of Swords in the reverse. They can't heal from something they've been overthinking. They can't heal from stealing from you. And this is all coming to light. The Sun energy, Leo, could be significant for you. And they have no clue what Spirit could do. 1224. Oh, and no, you're not a whore. Somebody even tried to paint you as a whore. So you got greedy miser energy, you got thief energy, you have greed energy for a really long time. We got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, and we have this King of Cups energy. Scorpio, strong Scorpio. Ace of Swords in the reverse. They lied on a legal document. This is all coming to light. Yep. Ooh, the Ace of Swords in the reverse over the Four of some about Wanda, some about Sandra, over the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's been exposed. And they've been doing this for a while. They were getting money off of something. This has been exposed. Something has to do with your emotional stability. Something has to do, and someone's saying like, or lack thereof. But it's clear that you are emotionally stable. You got good news coming in. Something got rejected, and so they're stressed. Because it shows you're emotionally stable and that you're just innocent. You're very free-spirited. Fear-mongering. It is obvious that you are emotionally stable. And if somebody said you're not, it's obvious you are. Especially as a man, or if you have a teenager. I don't know, there could have been there could have been three people involved in trying to, yep, there it is. You're in a Ten of Swords in the reverse, and this is what's being communicated. What's being communicated is that you were betrayed, and that you've been able to heal from this. And someone was trying to steal from you. And they created fake documents to try to steal from you because of greed. Something about an amortization schedule. I'm seeing closing documents on a property. I'm seeing the closing documents on my property. I used to keep my taxes. Like, I used to keep a bunch of, like, I had, like, a bunch of tax years that I would keep. Like, I had a stack. Especially after I bought the house, like every year they would give me like a lot of like documents. So I would just put everything together, and every year I had like taxes and, you know, and expenses and folders for that. Maybe something has to do with a property for some. This energy's been present for you. The Chariot in the reverse. No, they didn't feel right. You got Chariot in the upright. That you're very, in fact, I don't know, in terms of emotion, if somebody tries to make you seem emotionally unstable, you handle all types of emotions. And you always bounce back. The Chariot, you need a good, it's like you need a good, it's like a rail, something about the railroads. I'm seeing railroads for some reason. You need good rails. I don't know, somebody could have even said you're suicidal because they try to project suicide magic onto you. It's like you need really good rails in order to navigate all types of, you know, passages. A passageway, something about pathways, something about castaway. I don't know. Somebody could have tried to say like you were like, someone just tried to say too many things that weren't true about you. That's what it comes down to. Not only are you 15, the devil, not only are you emotionally like more than qualified for something, but you're also very like great at navigating different emotions. Like, you're not fake emotionally intelligent. You actually feel emotions. You channel emotions, but you're doing it from the King of Cups energy. You're doing it because, like, if you feel anger, you know how to channel that. If you feel sad, you know how to channel that. If you feel, but you don't like let it derail you to the point where you self-destruct. Somebody was trying to say you were suicidal. I don't know. For some of you, you could have like experienced serious. You could have experienced some type. Okay, you definitely experienced awakenings, but you could have something about inner awakenings. You could have been going to like spiritual retreats, and someone was even trying to say like use that in a negative way, like. But you see, like, for example, I went to inner awakenings in India. I went to spiritual retreats in Gabon. But like somebody was trying, somebody had a cheat sheet. Like someone had like some type of like, I don't know, like a list of the things they were going to say about like, they were trying to highlight like all negative things. But it's like, this person went to a spiritual retreat. I don't know. Inner awakenings is coming in. India could be significant for you. India was very present in the preliminary. It's like, actually no, like this person, they can connect with all types of different, like, I don't know, for some of you this has to do with like a work situation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. There's a dirty old woman in a work situation, like somebody, something about amortization. Somebody didn't want you to get a house, they didn't want you to get a property, or they didn't want you to get a work situation. So like somebody was trying to say like you have breakdowns. Is like, look at what the person's like going through, and they have cycles like you trying to attack them. Like they were trying to exaggerate your flaws and also castigate your accomplishments. It's like a lot of people would want to go to Africa to have a spiritual retreat. It's like a lot of people would want to visit India. I don't know where you went, wherever you went, but I'm just, those are the examples that they're giving me. It's like someone's even trying to turn like something you did, like, it's like, wow, that's fascinating. They try to turn it into something bad. Something about your dad was involved for some of you. For some of you, your dad was involved in a situation. The star, Aquarius. You got Cancer, you got Aquarius, you got Scorpio, you got Leo. My God. You're looked at as a star. You're looked at as a healer. I told you. And they can't heal from this, but they need you to heal them. And for some of you, it's like they need a savior. So they're trying to come up with some type of like, again, underhanded behavior. They're trying to come up for some of you with like some type of like, I don't know who the fuck told them this was a good idea. Some type of anything but be honest. A mediation where like they can have like a mediation with you, like, let's heal the family. Somebody could have always been doing bullshit like that to you. I remember as a child, my mom from time to time would get like random strangers that she lied to involved in mediating things for the family. But it was always the topics that she thought were problems. You're going to reject this. You're going to reject this. Whatever bullshit they're coming up with, it's being rejected, and you're also rejecting it. Spiritually, you're rejecting this. It's on a spiritual level. Because we got the star and the chariot. Your train of life, it's like somebody could have even, I don't know, for some of you, somebody wants to do something dangerous to you, like run a train on you, or have somebody do something really fucking toxic to you for some odd reason. They're looking real toxic, but they're obsessed with trying to make you feel bad. This was coming in. Something about someone and their dad. The Two of Swords in the reverse. Everything is exposed. This is blocked also. Somebody made a mistake. And they sealed their fate. Now they're feeling betrayed. They're feeling sad. They're feeling like, I don't know, defeated. They're feeling heartbroken. But again, irrational anger. Irrational anger. The Hierophant is involved. So we have, again, medical documents for some of you, medical system, government for some of you. This toxic family, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could have wasted all the money they tried to steal from you. So they tried to steal money from you. It's all exposed that they're delusionals. Somebody could have again said that you have mental problems, that you're on drugs, that you're this, but you're victorious. You're victorious. Nobody looks at you as delirious. Nobody looks at you as like you got mental problems, because you fucking don't. You're the star. You're the star. And they're just greedy. Why would you want to run back to something like this? Je sais pas, mais... Why would you want to reconnect with people like this? I don't care if this is... You have to, at some point, again, you thank your parents because they were the portals of this life. But at the same time, you ain't gonna lose your mind with them. God sent you here. I think that is a difficult... For parents, I think that's a very difficult lesson to go through. Your children are not your own, especially if you're something about a healer. Your children are not your own. God put them there. God gave the power, and God could take it away. King of Swords energy. Aquarius could be significant for you. Archangel Michael, he's in the upright. This feels like it's in the upright. You're being just. You've made a decision. Someone's made a decision. People have made a decision about you. You've made a decision about others. Everybody's made a decision. 010111. And the decision is just to be charitable. To be charitable. Because there's a group of people trying to really have someone in a shithole. Telling a lot of lies, stalking somebody, buying a lot of spies. And everybody knows this. And this makes them feel bad that somebody has support. Isn't that some shit? Isn't that some shit? You got good news coming in. You got a departure and someone's going to take a leap of faith. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that about an itch? Calling you a snitch. I remember, again, when I was in grade school, I was collecting coins around the house. I was collecting coins all around the house, everywhere. I was taking coins from everywhere, and I put them in my pocket. My mom found them. She threw me on the bed, kneeled. I was like, what, 7 years old, 8 years old, kneeled herself on me, slapping me. I'm like, I went to school the next day, all types of welts on my face. They were alarmed. I was in first grade. They were alarmed. I was going to Gilbert Stewart. It was an elementary school at that point. And then it turned into a middle school later. And I got to go there in middle school. They were really alarmed. They sent me to speak with a counselor to see what was going on. I told them I fell down the stairs to protect my mother. She blamed it on my brother. Then her and my dad came to visit that weekend because he was living in New York. And they were laughing about her. They're like, this snitch. She went over there and told them that I hit her, that her face was hurting. I'm like, I didn't say any of that. They saw the welts in I didn't say anything, but I was just listening to them and I'm like, I didn't say any of that. They saw the welts on my face. But again, they would say whatever bullshit lie they wanted to, make up whatever they wanted to, say whatever they wanted to. The abuse did not stop. It actually got worse. But that tells you a little bit about what I went through. And all the gaslighting. Oh my gosh. And that, we got to work on our relationship. Our relationship is toxic. No, you're the toxic one and I don't want to work on anything with you. I regret that I was your daughter. And I really mean that. This is how I feel. It's just the feeling. All the injustices, all of the lies, all of the spying, all of the lying. I regret I ever picked you as a parent. I'm totally serious. For some of you, that's how you feel. I got so unlucky with such a shitty family. I got to tell you what I got to tell you. And I was really sweet. I was too fucking sweet. It is what it is. The worst thing that I did was tell truths. That's the worst thing I did. And sometimes I had to shut the fuck up. Again, I had her telling people that, I don't know, someone said that you got herpes too when you don't. Someone said you got an STD. I was sleeping, 13-year-old me, sleeping in a room, listening to her tell her friends a lie about me fighting my brother, fist fighting my brother to bring men into the house. I had the worst fucking mother ever. She would tell me, I never told her this. This is the first time that those words have ever come out of my mouth. She would tell me, I'm a bad mother, ain't I? I'm a bad mother. Say it. Say it. And I'm like, I've never really said that. No, I'm not gaslight anymore. Yeah, you were. You were terrible. You were really terrible. And I wish I never have a mother like you ever again. I really do. If I ever come back to this world, I really do wish I never met friends like you, mothers like you. I wish that I never had brothers like you, sisters like you. I really do. I really, really mean it. Unfortunately, just is what it is. This is how I feel. I would be delusional if I felt some other way. I'm not delusional. I will never wear a I'm a delusional shirt. It's stupid. That's all I got for you. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. My brother hit her once. And then he ran away because she pulled out a knife on him. But she always kept that quiet. She would make me seem like I was such a bad child. And she would even try to provoke me after that. What, you gonna hit me too? You gonna hit me too? Like when she would beat me. You're gonna hit me too? I'm like, no, I would never hit you, Mom. I would never hit you. I would never hit you. I would never hit you. I kept my word. I would never hit her. I would never disrespect her. She would call me a bitch. She would call me this, that. I wouldn't know. It's like stupid, all types of ugly, all types of shit. I'm like, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. The worst thing I ever called her was crazy. I remember calling her crazy to her face. One day I was so tired. I went to visit her after she kicked me out, to go live with my boyfriend. I went to visit her for Thanksgiving and she was like yelling, making all of the scene. And then I was like, you're crazy. And then I left. That was the worst thing I've ever said to her in her face. Called her crazy. That's the worst thing I've ever said to her. Called her crazy. To her face. That tells you something. Anyways, until very, very soon. For some of you, I'm just a channel. I'm just reflecting the energies present. Thank you, my lovies. Thank you for sharing this with me. Because I know, for me, it's like I can talk about it and it's like, it is what it is. It's just what happened. Unfortunately, it's what happened. I asked God, like, why? You know, why? And everything is for a reason. But I would be lying if I said it was easy. In the moment, looking back, I'm like, that was a lot of years. That was a lot. That was a lot of years of abuse. It was a lot of years of abuse. And still to this day, you don't want to leave me alone. My God, my God, my God. She would make herself the victim and say like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want our family to be better. It was love bombing. It was always love bombing. Again, it went from physical, psychological, and emotional abuse to psychological and emotional abuse as a child. I mean, as a child and as an adult. For those of you who want to reconnect with that energy, salute to you, my lovies. I have no interest. I don't. Cruz Nunez, I don't.